This is Chris.
This is Chelsea.
And this is aleandaida, the holiday one.
This is our channel where we talk about what we're stitching and what we're drinking.
And what we got for Christmas.
Yeah, so we haven't filmed in like, what?
3 weeks?
I think it's been 3 weeks. I think we filmed right after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Bowser's drinking. I'm sorry. There you go.
Okay. We filmed after Thanksgiving. But then, you know, with the holidays, we tried to really focus on relaxing and not being busy this year because
this took the back burner.
Yeah, I mean, this year's been crazy, and if we wanted to watch a Christmas movie and pop popcorn with our kids instead of film, that's what we did. Mm-hmm. So we didn't plan to take 3 weeks off, but we took 3 weeks off. And if you guys watched Kia and Nathan's recent update, you know that they had a loss in the family, and so we normally film on Thursdays. So one of those Thursdays we went over to be with them instead, while they were
just working through that,
handling services, and because of COVID and other reasons, like they didn't take their kids to the service, so we hung out with their kids and supported them through that. So we didn't film that night, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. So happy holidays, whatever your holiday was.
We hope it was awesome.
Yes.
Because we had a good holiday.
Yes.
I mean, just like with Thanksgiving, it was different. We couldn't be with our family, but I think we made the best of it and still did a lot of relaxing. And we have another 3-day weekend coming up for the new year. So I'm a big believer in the 12 days of Christmas. So Christmas is not over to me for another week.
Our tree's up.
Tree still, we get a real tree. And I want to keep it as long as we can, you know, because don't want to just like get rid of it while it's still alive and beautiful. We may take some ornaments off and put the ornaments away and just leave up the orange garland on it, but
and pack those away.
Yeah, but I want to keep the tree as long as it's still beautiful.
Yep.
So we thought that we would, I mean, we have a cool drink.
We have a cool drink, but we're drinking the same thing this time. Yeah. Because we were offered 2 of them.
Yeah. But we pulled out some of our Christmas gifts that we wanted to share with you. And then we also have some stitching. So we'll probably do beer
stitching holiday
gifts. Because if you don't care about what we got for Christmas, then you can just...
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. So...
Today's beer is brought to you by my brother
Nick.
That's one.
Yeah, so he got this for Christmas and he wanted to share some with us. So this is Quaff on Brewing Company Peanut Butter Busted Knuckle Porter. So their Busted Knuckle Porter is one of their flagships that you can get year round, but this is a specialty peanut butter one.
I've never had this.
No.
I have had plenty of Quaff on.
Yes.
We've had them back when it was Big Woods.
Right.
They're from
Brown County,
Indiana. Nashville, Indiana.
Which I used to live there. So we regular the area, even though it's a little bit of a trek for us where we live right now. But I have family down there and just love it. So in 2009,
this is their logo.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's like a wood siren, wood sprite kind of lady.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. In 2009,
it was like coffee.
They opened a brew pub called Big Woods Brewing Company, and we went like right after they opened. Remember, we had calzones.
Long time ago.
It was when we were engaged. We went down there, and I think it was after we got like a custom communion.
Yeah, we got a communion set. Yeah,
because
it was thrown. It was a potter's wheel.
Yeah, because there are a lot of, it's an arts community, if you're not familiar with Nashville, Indiana.
Very artsy, very crafts, leather shop, there's a candle thing, there's candy shop, a roaster, there's like little It's just a shop town.
Yeah, and we wanted something special to keep as an heirloom. So we got a communion set made by one of the local artists. And afterwards, we'd heard that there was this new place, a new brew pub open that had beer and pizza. Essentially, is what it was. So we went in there and had beer and calzones.
I only remember that we went. I don't know what was consumed.
I remember that I had a calzone, but I don't remember what beer I had.
Yeah, no
but
idea.
3 years later, in 2012, they started Quaff On, which was going to focus on the beer. So you can still go to Big Woods and eat.
Yes. And they have a distillery.
Yeah, Hard Truth.
And their stuff's really pretty
fire. Yeah, maybe
too.
we'll get it. Maybe we'll get some of their stuff and show like a cocktail with some of their distillery products. But
this smells like coffee. It smells like chocolate coffee.
Yeah, so thanks, Nick, for sharing your Christmas beer with us. That's delightful.
It tastes like... I think it tastes like coffee. It tastes like...
chocolate.
It tastes like chocolate. And
it tastes like if you got like
like
a chocolate
Reese.
Mocha, like a peanut butter mocha.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost said Reese, but that's two.
Yeah.
Or Reese's, excuse me.
But it's not as sweet.
No.
It's not like candy
it tastes like coffee.
Sweet. It's, what did we find out? 7.2%. So it's high for a beer, but it's not, super alcohol forward.
I mean, the peanut butter, I think, is what's making me say the coffee thing, because it just smells like roasted.
Yeah, because coffee and nuts, like those
roasted
vibes. It's very good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. This would be good for somebody who's not into hops.
This doesn't taste like beer. It tastes like a, and I guess technically it says it's peanut butter malt beverage with natural flavor. I mean, it's beer. It's a porter.
It's a porter.
But it's not beery.
It's not beer forward. It's not alcohol forward.
It's not hops.
This would also make a really good beer float.
I was going to say ice cream.
This would go great.
Or like a syrup. I would like this flavor syruped.
Ooh, this could, like a milkshake made with this in it. Very good. Right now, Quaff On is only available in Indiana. So, sorry to our out-of-state friends. But if you're in Indiana or if you're visiting and you want to try this.
It's very good.
Yeah. You can find it all over Indiana. You don't have to be in southern Indiana to get it. They opened a location in Speedway.
Yes.
Indiana.
Yes. We've been there.
Yeah, for a birthday. It was nice. Their food's good. So, yeah.
That's it, right? I mean, yeah, we only have one beer today.
Yeah. But it would be a good one for winter. Because it's not, like, light and refreshing.
No.
It's good. Good. All right. Stitching.
Yes.
We've been stitching. I wouldn't say that we've made leaps and bounds of progress.
Well, maybe a little.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. I made some
Chris
progress.
has a finish. I have a new... We both have new starts.
A new start. Sorry, I'm getting stuff out.
Do you want to go first?
I can go first. That's
Show
fine.
your finish.
I finished the Bart start. This is Park Hopper Bart's 50 stitches. A new start doth make. It is done. Not ironed. Don't care. We'll get there.
I think we should finish this in a hoop because of what it is.
No, that's fine. You know what I like about it, honestly, and now that it's done, it reminds me of like playing cards. Like I don't know, but do you know what I mean? Like that floral, like playing cards sometimes have those.
Isn't it usually paisley?
Yeah, it reminds me kind of paisley, like this does, and then this reminds me of like, I don't know,
maybe.
I don't know. It reminds me of playing cards, but it's done in blue and white.
Yep.
It's this fabric is called raw, right? It's linen.
It's just a raw linen.
It's raw linen. 32 count.
From Kia Nathan Stash.
And it is DMC. I just picked a navy and a white.
Yeah.
And it's not white. It's that shimmer white.
Yeah. But it comes across really well on this fabric. It looks really good.
That's my finish.
Yeah, I think
I stitched on that. I stitched the heck out of that. Because I was, you know how like when you get kind of close and then you're like, you know what I mean?
You just want to finish it?
Yeah, I finished that.
Yeah. I would like to know if anybody has an opinion what you think. Like, hoop it and put put felt on the back.
I'd hoop it probably.
I think that would just look really cool, finished in a hoop because of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
that's a finish.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Bart, for a fun freebie.
It was nice. It passed the time. Lila Studios, Halloween Quaker. Minimal progress on this. I don't like stitching in white. We talked about it. I really haven't done much more than the last time. I just added to the moon more. This is for reference. Lila Studios.
And he's doing all the called for
All
floss
called for.
on a 32 count bikini linen. Or even weave. Bikini is even weave.
And I've done this little moon. I'm done with the top part. Like, that's where it ends. And then I gotta go.
This is her broom, right?
That's the broom
Okay.
bristles. Yep. I feel bad that I haven't worked on it.
Well, I mean, maybe you'll finish it before next Halloween and we can put it up.
I think we're.
Oh
yeah, no, that was
year.
always the intent. But we'll get some New Year's stitching done.
Yeah.
And then crossover, Christmas gift / new start. So Kia and Nathan gifted me this free pattern from Susan Ache. Forgive me, I'm really sorry. I forget.
And
we'll
this
have to
freebie is from the. I'll link it, but it's from the RFL website.
Yep, and I think Kia's working on one too right now.
Yeah.
This is called Little Quaker Christmas because I like Quaker stuff, guys. This is super fun, and it's super fast. Like, I've only been working on this a few hours maybe.
Yeah.
And I will say though, this isn't a complaint, but maybe it's because of the way it printed. Do you see this list of flosses? There's like 5 reds.
And they don't use symbols.
So I'm winging it. Like, I have like 2 or 3 reds
So
and like
far,
2 or
though,
3
it
greens.
looks good.
Guys, I love this. Now,
very vintage.
Kia kitted this for me.
Yeah. So they got us each like a freebie pattern that then they completely kitted for us.
Look at that. Right? Yeah.
What's this fabric?
This fabric, I don't know. It's
She gave you the package.
Yep. It might be right here. There might be some noise.
It's a shimmer.
It might be right here.
This to me looks very vintage Christmas, like something you would see, like the 60s, like stuff my grandma probably decorated the house with when my mom was a kid, and I love it.
I found the rest of it, but I'll have to look it up. We'll have to figure it out. I didn't find the package.
I can tell you the brand, I think.
Yeah. But it's just like a sparkly Christmas.
It's from Fabric Flair.
No, hang on.
It's not?
Oh gosh. It was in a package. It was in like a commercial looking package. We'll figure that out. This is shimmery and amazing though. I don't know. Is it coming across? Oh, if you bring it up real close.
Bit, yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I'm in love with this.
So cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna look really nice. Like when we display it next year for Christmas.
That Quaker stuff, guys.
It's like, it's his stitching love language. It's like meditative.
I'm loving it. Are we doing new starts too? Are we doing all the stitching up front?
Didn't you just show
Not
all
new
yours?
starts, plans?
Sure, if you want to share your plans.
Okay. It's a weak plan though, because I don't have a sample. So a while back, my mom bought me a pattern.
Let me see it.
It's
There's
called
a good thing for you to show.
It's called To Rule Them All, and it's by Circus Stitches. Circus Stitches.
Circus Stitches. She got it on Etsy.
Yep, and
can't
I
show
don't
it.
have anything but the actual chart. But what it is it's the words. I think it's the entire script One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. It's that entire script. And then the outside, like all the way around it, is that elven script that's around the ring.
We're going to link it.
We're going to link it. We'll find a picture of it somewhere or something. And I'm excited about it because I kind of like, I've been agonizing over like what color to do. We decided we're going to do it in this. This is from...
Let me see. I bought it.
We bought it.
Jen's Stitching Niche. I think this is Weeks Dye Works, but it's 36 count tin roof.
It's like a metal.
Yeah.
It's even kind of blue, like almost blue, like oxidized kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a big piece. This is 36.
36
count, but it's still pretty big. It's like the dimensions on this are 15.93 by 15.79 inches. So it's like 200 by 200 stitches almost. It's pretty big. And I was agonizing over what color to put on this because if I could, I would have wanted to do like a red or a gold because like that's what the text might look like. Are you trying to find a picture?
I'm trying to make sure I'm trying to verify that that's Weeks.
Okay. But I was agonizing over what to do, and I might just end up doing it in 310. That's what they call for, but I'm sure they do it on some other. But 310 I think would show up fine. I just wanted to, I don't know. I'd be happy with it in 310. So it's a big old project. Pretty straightforward, but a lot of stitches. I'm trying to find it.
Keep talking.
So that's my plan.
Did you show it with 310 on it? Because they might.
I mean, it'll show fine. Doing 1/1, 1/2, on 36 count. I think it'll show. I think I probably could pick a rich red or something, and that might work. Yeah. But I might just do black. It would look fine in black. I think. I don't want to stitch in white.
Yeah, it is Weeks Dye Works.
It is Weeks Dye Works.
Yes.
Weeks Works.
Is that your stitching?
That is everything that I'm stitching currently. I have decided at this point, I've talked it up. The turkeys are on the back burner. That's okay. It's not Thanksgiving anymore, so I kind of have lost the... Like, I want to do them, but I'm not, like, in the mood.
Maybe when you get a few finishes. Okay. First up.
Before I know it, I'm going to be, like, Akia and Nathan pulling out whips from everywhere. Well, or finishing whips from... Or not, finishes from...
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
We have a stack of finishes that are not FFO'd.
One day.
That's how it is. We'll get to it. Okay, so Season's Blessings by Lila Studio. Kentucky Anna Sal with my girl Jen. Spunky Jen on Instagram. Stitching in Bluegrass on Flosstube. Mm-hmm. I'm working on Winterbird, so I've already finished Fallbird, and I'm working on Winterbird. There we go. So...
She likes that red.
Oh, this red, guys. Okay. It is...
You just said it the other day.
Turkish red from Weeks Dye Works. Oh, it is good. I love it so much. Love it. It's probably my favorite red I've worked with so far.
What is that? 53 count?
No. This is 40 count brown sugar. I'm really enjoying it. Do you have, can you reach into there and pull out Fallbird? Bottom drawer, I think. Is that where our finishes are? We have like this little
finish drawer
tower of drawers, and we have, when we get a finish, we have a drawer for that.
Bittersweet Trail.
Throwback.
Owls. Oh my god, all kinds of finishes.
I know.
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
Why is it so far down?
because
I didn't expect it to be farther down.
So that's what they're gonna look like.
Oh my gosh. It's amazing what you forget you had.
I know, it's fun. It's like shopping.
It kind of is. Or it's like finding an old map. I'm sorry.
Okay. But I'm really excited to have these both finished. Right now, these boards, I'll link it. I can't remember right now what her name is. There's a seller on Etsy who makes these boards, and she made them to match this. But the last time I checked the boards,
Lila? That's Lila
this
Studios.
is Lila
yeah,
Studios.
I'm sorry. I interrupted.
The boards that fit the 40 count, which is what I'm doing, are sold out. So I don't know how I'm going to finish them yet. Maybe I'll wait it out and see if I can get these boards.
Or just some board.
Yeah, or I can, if I want to.
I like the idea of them being in the kitchen or something.
Yeah.
Well, because those are boards, right?
They're like little
cutting boards.
breadboard, cheese board
Yeah.
things. But that's my progress so far, and I'm really liking it. So obviously there's more foliage. There's a couple snowflakes, and then the bird.
Snowflakes. The only good snowflake stitched is a Quaker snowflake.
Rude.
I don't like stitching white in snow. No.
So there's my Kentucky NSL progress.
What is that color? We'll get there.
I finally put more stitches in it. So this is Coming to America, The Women of the Mayflower by With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. So
it's like a movie.
All right. So
it's like Star Wars.
Oh.
But
he just started The Mandalorian.
I did just start The Mandalorian.
So I put in the waves and these little fishies here, and
fishies.
We are living. So there's that. I basically pulled this out for one day, put in the waves and fishies, and did a few words, and I'm like, all right, putting it back away. I think I worked on that like, I don't know, like 2 hours, and I got that much done, and I was happy with that. But I originally thought that I was going to try and get this done by the end of the year. My original goal was by the end of this academic year, because this academic year we've been learning about the American history with the kids.
Gosh, that was a while ago.
And so I still think that is reasonable, but I made more progress than I thought I would originally. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll finish it by Christmas and drop it off. I'm going to have this one framed. We have
extended family.
It's like
my sister-in-law's mother.
Yeah, so technically we're not related, but she does custom framing. Yeah. And so I'm going to have her custom frame this one for me. And I originally thought, oh, well, maybe I'll drop it off before Christmas. But I think we still are on track definitely to finish this by the end of the school year. Yikes. All right, so new start /
Look at this color. That's what I was talking about.
Gift. Kia
I didn't realize
designed
that's
this. So if you want the full story of this piece, go to Kia and Nathan's Flosstube.
She talked about it.
I'll hold it back. So it says, all glory be to Christ. There is a lovely song.
Did she finish it?
She FFO'd it.
Yeah.
Because it was a gift for her sister. There is a song that's called All Glory, I think. And it's
to the tune of
Auld Lang Syne. And they sing All Glory be to Christ. So that's significant between Kia and her sister. So she designed this and stitched it as a Christmas gift for her sister, but then she kitted it as a Christmas gift for me. So Kia and Nathan, this is what they got me for Christmas.
Look at this.
All right, so this
Look
is
at
the
that.
floss and fabric I'm
look-
using.
It doesn't look. It's like old school blue. Like it's called Blue Bonnet.
Yeah.
I can see that now.
So-
It's nice.
This is Victorian Motto Sampler Shop Blue Bonnet. It is beautiful. Oh, that's
better.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Then the fabric they gave me is Fabric Flare. This is new to me. And this is a 40 count, there's a label, 40 count linen gray by Fabric Flare. So you can go to fabricflare.com if you want to learn more. I'll link them. I'm really enjoying this because...
She gave you a lot.
Yeah, she gave me a big piece. But here's my start on it.
Boom. It just looks nice. Like the color.
It does. It looks really good on this color linen, on this linen gray. I'm into blue and gray together. So yeah. I'll probably stitch on that one a lot on New Year's Day. You know, Auld Lang Syne and as like a...
The like. And the like.
Yeah, the new year, all glory be to Christ. Sounds appropriate to me. So thank you, Key and Nathan, for kitting those up for us. They've been super fun. So now's the time, if you don't care about some of the stuff we got for Christmas,
No.
you can say bye. But
Appreciate y'all the same.
yeah, but if you're interested in what some of our Christmas gift from friends and
Haul.
family,
Christmas haul.
then hang out.
That's not stitchy.
Mm,
I want to
some of it
put
is.
this over here because I don't know. There's stuff all over the place. If y'all saw Key and Nathan's, we're copying them. There's just stuff everywhere on this desk right now. And
Yeah, because we
that's
can
just how it
show
is.
some of that stuff too. All right, so do you want to show?
I can talk about what I got first.
Sure.
It's aleandaida related, I suppose. My lovely wife gave me this whiskey set. Because now I have something pretty to put the whiskey in. But this will stay in the box for a while. We're not ready to...
Not yet.
Not yet. There's things going on.
Yeah.
That will eventually have a home somewhere. I got a hat. I got a new hat. I asked for clothes, so I got a lot of clothes. A lot of Duluth Trading Company. Like some pullovers, the Alaskan hard gear. That line
It's
that...
their cold weather gear.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. I like it. I always look at it, but I never get it. I usually just buy shirts there. I don't have any of that to show. I'm wearing... This is a Duluth hat.
That's a Duluth
This
hoodie.
is a Duluth hoodie. They're my style. I had other stuff and now I completely... What else did I say?
Well, you got the...
I got the pattern. The chart.
I got him a bunch of really small stuff in his stocking.
That's usually what I get. I usually just get clothes and little things. So
one of your brothers got us a couple bottles of wine
we drank
that
one.
we already drank one. Thank you, Patrick and Elsie. You want to show what was made for us? This is really cute. A sweet little 8-year-old girl, 7. She's a February birthday. She's still 7. Made this. She comes over she and her sister come over a couple days a week. We're friends with the family, with her and her family through our church, but they also homeschool. And so
I don't know if these are supposed to be French knots.
I think they are.
That one looks really, really good. There's like one really, really good one. They're all great, but I'm just saying French knots apparently are not a thing for most people anyway.
Yeah. So she, this lovely little lady can do some embroidery, and she does some punch needle. And her mom, Emily, does embroidery and stuff too. And Emily knits and sews too. So they made these. And
definitely didn't want to say crocheting if it wasn't crocheting, or knitting if it wasn't knitting.
Emily knits.
It's like a rivalry.
There's a website called Ravelry.
I know that we had a friend that she crochets, and we were like, "Oh, something about knitting," and she's like, "No, I don't knit." Like,
Who's that?
didn't Sarah say that?
Sarah knits.
Other way around.
Stevie crochets.
Maybe it was one.
We
of
have
them.
lots
Anyway,
of
we have lots
crafty
of people
friends.
that crochet and knit and embroider. It was really funny too when Emily said something about floss. And I was like, I said I have to go buy floss one day, and she was like for embroidery, and she didn't know it was the same thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I got.
Do you want to show
more plans? Yeah, our neighbors, who we're very, very good friends with, did do some home Christmas gathering, like back home, and there's a little like Amish store.
It is an Amish store.
And she buys Chelsea all this craziness.
Buckwheat flour.
This is buckwheat. That's one day we'll have to have Buck Creek Winery. We'll have to have that. Sorry.
Wheat berries.
She
She got me 3 kinds.
3 kinds. This is gold berries. It says chemical free. Soft white wheat and hard red wheat. I like the hard red wheat. It's a good color. We'll put that through the mill because we do that.
I buy my white flour. Obviously, I don't have the equipment to like really sift.
No, but we whole wheat. You save the bran.
I do.
She sifts the bran.
I do.
There's a yogurt container in the fridge.
Full of wheat
bran
that I've sifted from my freshly ground whole wheat. But I was out of wheat berries, and they very sweetly brought me back how many pounds? 18 pounds.
Yeah, several.
Of wheat berries. And how many?
And all this, this is like 10 pounds. It's 9.2.
Mm-hmm. 9.25 pounds.
What do you do with buckwheat flour?
Well, it is a naturally gluten-free, because it's actually a seed, not a grain.
Can we make bread with this?
I probably won't because I'm not good with gluten-free breads, but I'm going to attempt some
cookies out of it?
Pancakes.
Oh,
we're fans of
Little
House on the Prairie, the series, and in the long winter, the
buckwheat.
Ingalls boys, basically, it seems like they survived the long winter on buckwheat pancakes. And so we want to make buckwheat pancakes. So.
Buckwheat.
I can show some of the stuff I got. My awesome husband bought me Jaybird headphones.
I did not like my Jaybird headphones at first, but only because of the way they go in your ear. Some people need not a totally they're more like noise canceling, so they have a big flared plunger, and so it muffles everything. And I was running with them, and so at first I didn't care for it, but I'm used to it, and they're amazing.
Well, I wanted some wireless ones. Well, I wanted Bluetooth ones that still had a wire so that they could I could drop one.
Yeah, we do that a lot. Like if you be working at home, you need to be able to have one ear.
Right, because I want to be able to hear my kids, but still listen to an audiobook or my podcast or something like that. And so I wanted Bluetooth ones so I could leave my phone on the counter and walk around without wires. So he got me these. Thank you. I need to pair them with my phone and get them charged.
You charge them, yeah. They're probably, I don't remember if mine came with a charger or not, but they've been in the box for a minute.
Yeah.
Although they hold charge off forever.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited about them. They've been Bluetooth headphones have been on my list for a couple months. So, so you guys know that I've been learning canning this year. And so my mother and father-in-law got me these canning books. So this one is the Complete Book of Home Preserving. Ball. This one, if you're interested, is, I think this one is more beginner friendly because it goes through, like, the directions are way more in depth about, like, the actual canning process. There's another one that is more of a, like, so you've never canned, here's where to start, that I would get before this one. And I have it, but I don't have it with me. But this one walks you through how to do the actual canning. This one, the all new Ball Book of Canning and Preserving.
I think those tomatoes look good.
Yeah, those green tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably
This
pickled,
one,
right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway.
They appear to be pickled because that
with onion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And peppers. Mm-hmm. This one, beautiful photos of almost everything, but this one seems to work on the assumption that you already know what you're doing. So the directions will just say process your jars for 10 minutes, and they assume that you know what that means.
Those are peaches.
These are
apricots.
Honeyed apricots.
So,
but this one
similar.
Kind of works. This one doesn't assume you necessarily know what it means to process.
Like the directions are just longer. Like
they're more in depth. So if you're a beginner, I would not start here.
Beginner.
But I am very excited to do a lot of the recipes in here. I've already done 1 or 2 recipes in here.
I wasn't hungry until about now.
But I'm very excited about these, and hopefully in the coming year, I'll have more canning projects to share with you. And then there was one more gift that I really wanted to show you just because how fun it is. So our neighbors, the ones who got us the flour and the wheat berries, also got me this coffee mug. Well, it's a tumbler. It's a Christmas chicken. Oh, we have chickens.
Look at the back.
Tail feathers. That's cute. I think she said she got it at Tractor Supply.
Sounds about right.
That's where we buy our chicken feed.
And all of our chicken decor. Literally. Like every chicken thing that's been purchased is from TSF.
Maybe. Yeah. But I think this is really awesome. And I'm going to pack it away when we pack our Christmas stuff away, because I pack up the Christmas mugs and things with our Christmas ornaments and decor. And so I'm a little sad to see it go so quickly, but I already know I'm going to be really excited to drink out of this all December next year, because this is awesome.
They got me a gator buff.
Yeah, a buff that you can wear as a face mask.
I have already.
Yeah, so we don't have any Stitchy haul to show.
No.
We kind of put a pause on our personal Stitchy purchases for the holidays, but
I have plenty of. I don't want to have a whole lot of whips going, so necessarily buying a whole lot doesn't seem. Although I'm about to be a 3 whip person.
More than that, but I'm not sure.
I'm just adding more, I guess, is where I was going with that.
For New Year's Eve, Kia and I are doing 12 starts in 12 hours. I think we're going to film that as we go. I don't know if we're going to film every hour or how we're going to handle it. We decided against an Instagram Live because lots of Flosstubers are doing Instagram Lives on New Year's Eve. Totally fine. And we'll probably tune into several of them. But we don't want to we don't want people to feel like you need to watch ours, instead of their,
no pressure.
Yeah. So we're not going to do an Instagram Live on New Year's Eve, but I don't know if we'll film once or twice, through the process and show you. I don't know. Well, I'm sure we'll film something. And I'm excited to show you my 12 starts. Chris, in my stocking, got me all the floss I needed for those 12 starts.
That was, that's for your 12 starts?
Yeah.
You asked for it. I had a list. I bought it. I don't know what it's for. all the flosses.
Yeah. So I have what I need. It's kitted.
I will probably be working on the To Rule Them All project and maybe Halloween Quaker. We'll pick maybe all three.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the 12 starts on New Year's Eve, and then I'm going to do All Glory on New Year's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, maybe how many days do we have before New Year's Eve?
Like 4?
3.
Today is over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday.
I'll stitch tonight, but I won't make much progress. So essentially I have 3 days.
Or 3 days until, sorry. Yeah.
Maybe do you think I could finish Winterbird in 3 days?
You might. It's not huge. I don't know.
Maybe I'll try and finish Winterbird in 3 days.
I'm watching that show, so.
Mandalorian. Not super into it.
Thankfully, the episodes are short. I'm super into it. It reminds me of Star Wars meets like Firefly.
I didn't watch Firefly.
I didn't finish Firefly. I love Firefly. It's awesome.
Okay. Have fun with that. But yeah.
That might be it.
I think so.
I'm trying to think if there's anything. I feel like we had a lot, and I feel like I had a boring Christmas, but I like getting delivered stuff.
But I
feel like I'm forgetting something. That's why I'm saying that.
You got a lot of stuff that maybe isn't super exciting, but it's things that you typically don't buy for yourself.
I would not have bought. I look at that Alaskan hard gear and I say I want it, but I never buy it.
Right. And so you got things that you always look at and admire in the store, but never drop the money on your own for, because he's a much more practical guy when we're spending our money.
I got a bunch of wheat berries.
I'm very excited to bake a bunch of whole
wheat
sandwich bread.
Yeah. This feels rambly.
Yeah. So we'll let you go. But thanks for joining us for the holiday one.
This is the holiday one. Hopefully everybody was safe and had a good time.
Yeah. So cheers.